can see my slides. So I'm here to give you an outline, an overview of our department based at our Bendigo campus. So first I'll introduce you to Bendigo as a city, and then I'll give you a brief overview of our department at the campus in Bendigo. And then I'll take you through some very good reasons why it's a nice idea to study here at our Bendigo campus. And I'll give you a few examples, just adding on to what Scott has just previewed around some of the projects that our students engage within their final year. I'll also give you a quick overview of some of the regional opportunities in terms of career prospects upon graduation within our regional partners. So the Trobe University at Bendigo. If you don't know, Bendigo is based centrally within the state of Victoria. It's a very nice location to be. Victoria is a wonderful state with many nice places to see. So being in Bendigo, it gives you easy access to all these wonderful locations within Victoria. You'll notice that Melbourne is just below Bendigo. And if you have a car, it's a 1.5 hour drive from Bendigo into Melbourne and the CBD. So we're very well connected, and the transport network in Australia is really first class. Here are some pictures of our campus here in Bendigo. We sit on a 20-acre green landscape, and we're a very modern campus. So in the top left-hand corner, you can see our brand new technology and engineering building. This new building was built to the tune of $50 million. So it's a major investment from the state government as well as La Trobe University to build a high-tech technology and computing infrastructure. In this building, this is where we house our new IoT teaching lab and our new Cisco networking lab. Towards the bottom of the screen, you'll see an evening view from our sports field. And as I'm sure you may know, Australia is famous for many creatures, one of those being kangaroos. So being a student at Bendigo, you have many wonderful evening experiences watching all the kangaroos come out of the bushland and come and enjoy our lush, beautiful grass. And in the evening, you'll see many an international student with their camera taking in the view. So that's a really nice touch to the environment we have here. We find a lot of international students arriving on campus may feel a bit disconnected to begin with. Bendigo has around 800 beds in terms of accommodation. And it's a great way for students to begin to connect with each other and build their social networks. The pictures you see here are a view from some of our accommodation blocks. Within each block, there's a self-contained bedroom with study facilities and bathroom facilities. At the bottom, each block has a communal area where guests, residents can come together and socialize. So this really helps build good, strong networks for you to explore in your second and third years if you decide to live off campus in the city. I've been in Bendigo for 4 years now, and I personally think Bendigo is a wonderful city. I find it a very high-tech city, a very friendly city, and a very accommodating city. And we have the space to enjoy everything that we have here. So from a personal experience, I found Bendigo to enjoy is very community driven. What that means is that business and local government form very strong linkages with the education environment here, and which we are part of. Bendigo is a population of 120,000 people. So living here for a few months, you get to know all the key people that make Bendigo work, which really helps engaging in community projects and industry projects and local government projects. Accommodation tends to be more affordable here. Students who move into their second and third year tend to share residences off campus, and sharing the costs becomes very affordable. There are good employment prospects. We have a government body called Regional Development Victoria that have put a lot of money and investment into regional locations, in particular Bendigo, driving new technology development, attracting new companies into the region with the specific purpose of creating new job opportunities, particularly in the technology area. A good example of that is Bendigo Health. Bendigo Health is right on our doorstep. It's one of our key collaborators, and they have a new hospital facility which was completed 2 years ago. It cost the local state government $1 billion, and it's a very high-tech facility. Every piece of technology you can think of, modern technology you can think of in the healthcare sector is in this hospital, including autonomous mobile robots that porter things around that need moving around the hospital, like medicines, like food, like laundry. It's quite an interesting place to visit if you have the time to see these robots running around the corridors and avoiding people as they're going along their way. We also have a local airport, which provides a link into Sydney. So I like to think of Bendigo as being globally connected to the world. So from Bendigo, you can fly anywhere. And if you want to fly into Bendigo, you can do so via Sydney very easily. Of course, when all the restrictions are opened up and we're back to normality. Bendigo is the UNESCO Creative City of Gastronomy, one of 65 cities in the world. What that means is that if you enjoy food, Bendigo is a great place to be. There's a lot of variety and a lot of tasty things to have. And Bendigo is a clean, greener city. So in terms of an environment, a living environment, Bendigo is an excellent city to be. The benefits of being a student here in Bendigo. We tend to, as a student, you will tend to enjoy smaller class sizes over our metropolitan campuses. What that means is that you really get to know your lecturers very well. You get to know the other students in your cohort very well. And that's a good way of forming long-lasting networks, friendships, post-graduation, and also getting a good study experience here. Being in central Victoria, we're right at the heart of all the application domains that consume technology. So we have Bendigo City Council as a future forward-looking city, eager to engage our technology graduates. We have
tâm công nghệ, đặc biệt là các cái miền dữ liệu chính, ví dụ như là future cities hay là manufacturing. Về mặt ví dụ như là chúng tôi có những dự án về thành phố tương lai này, hay là về nông nghiệp, hay là về sản xuất, hay liên quan đến chăm sóc sức khỏe cũng như là tài chính. Thì nếu mà các bạn có những mong muốn là được tìm kiếm công việc sau khi ra trường, đây sẽ là một điểm đến rất là hợp với các bạn. Ngoài ra thì chính phủ Úc cũng có rất nhiều chính sách để hỗ trợ và giúp đỡ các sinh viên quốc tế, bởi vì chúng tôi đang muốn có một cái sự bố trí lại về sự tập trung sinh viên ở các khu vực, nhiều khu vực khác nhau ở Úc. Chính vì vậy, ví dụ nếu các bạn sinh viên lựa chọn theo học ở Bendigo thì các bạn có cơ hội được tham dự vào chương trình học bổng là điểm đến Úc, và Từ đó thì chúng tôi sẽ có thể có cơ hội các bạn được hỗ trợ về học phí trong suốt 4 năm học, cũng như là các bạn sẽ có được cơ hội cung cấp visa dài hạn làm việc tại Úc sau khi mà tốt nghiệp tại trường. Tôi xin được giới thiệu ở trên màn hình là một số những đối tác của chúng tôi trong ngành này. Quý vị có thể nhận thấy rằng là chúng tôi có đối tác ở trong rất là nhiều đa dạng các lĩnh vực khác nhau. Và với những đối tác ở đa dạng các lĩnh vực như thế này thì chúng tôi sẽ có thể đưa đến nhiều cơ hội việc làm đa dạng cho các bạn sinh viên trong trường của chúng tôi. Vậy thì chương trình học về khoa học máy tính và công nghệ thông tin tại trường Bendigo tại cơ sở Bendigo của trường học La Trobe sẽ như thế nào? Đầu tiên tôi xin được giới thiệu về đội ngũ giảng viên của chúng tôi. Vâng, chúng tôi có cô Coman. Cô Coman là giảng viên của ngành khoa học máy tính và công nghệ thông tin, và cô cũng là một trong những người sẽ hỗ trợ rất là nhiều, là mentor cho các bạn sinh viên. Ngoài ra thì chúng tôi có ví dụ các bạn muốn học thêm lên cao thì chúng tôi cũng có những cơ hội để hỗ trợ cho các bạn trong việc đó. Vâng, tôi xin giới thiệu một chút về hệ thống hỗ trợ sinh viên quốc tế của chúng tôi. Trong khu campus của Bendigo thì chúng tôi có đầy đủ sự hỗ trợ cho
into Australia and in particular in Bendigo. So one of the persons you'll get to know very, very well is Natalie Rook. Natalie Rook is an excellent character, and she'll run many an orientation session for you when you arrive here. She will welcome you and help you with any issues you have settling down here in Bendigo. A very important contact and a very nice person. Within the department, we want to ensure your every success. So we have several student support programs. Upon arrival, you'll be allocated a peer buddy. This is pairing you with a senior student, and the senior student will help orientate you with any issues you have settling into the department. We also provide student mentors who can help you overcome any studying challenges you have or any challenges you have with any of your subjects or course choice at a peer level. And we also pair you with an academic mentor. And the academic mentor will help advise you on any issues you have outside of the course or subject issues you have. So we want to provide as much, we really want you to transition very smoothly into a university environment, and we have all these support structures here for you to tap into. And so study IT at Bendigo. If we look at the world's most valuable brands, they're all dominated by technology, and we've got the likes of Amazon, Microsoft, Twitter, job area. You'll get over 52,000 jobs, and that's growing day by day. It's estimated by 2023, Australia will be looking for some 700,000 plus IT jobs to drive Australia into the future. What that means is that Australia is in need of IT graduates. And so the career prospects, the long-term career prospects for IT is very strong. IT is a global career. So studying with us from next year, you'll be graduating around 2025. So we like to look forward into the projected job landscape at that time. And here's the top 10 in-demand jobs within Australia and globally at that time. Quite a list there. As a campus, our focus is in software and applications development, at a high level, software engineering. The reason why we've chose this as a major and specialization in our undergraduate degree at Bendigo is because this is the most in demand within regional areas. So this, as a specialization and major, provides very good job prospects upon graduation. This is the undergraduate degree you'll be coming into next year, or since you're following a 2+2 articulation pathway, essentially you'll be coming into year 2 and year 3 of this program. And you'll graduate with a Bachelor of Information Technology, majoring in software engineering. So this degree takes you through all the core fundamentals of information technology, from database fundamentals to project management, system analytics and development, and also key software engineering subjects, like algorithms and data structures, cloud web applications, mobile applications and development, and so on. So this degree is really designed to graduate you with all the key necessary skills to become a software engineer, and for you to pursue this as a lifelong career. Integrated into the degree structure is a capstone learning pathway. So that means you will have a choice of undergoing a final year project, which will either be industry linked or linked to an academic, or you'll have an opportunity to undertake one of the IBL placements in your final year, which means embedding yourself up to 40 weeks with one of our industry partners and gaining an industry-based scholarship for that. While the academic side of any degree is very important, we want to ensure that we keep you grounded with industry. We want to ensure that we orientate you with what the industry needs are and really give you key insights into what is driving industry at the time. So apart from the academic side of the degree, we also run several key industry-based events. So we have an industry insight seminar series. This is where we invite key industry partners up to 4 times every semester into our department to address the students. And they give you insights into what a career in IT means for them and what they are looking for in fresh graduates today. So this Insight seminar series is really a critical tool for you to build your industry networks going forward. It provides a mechanism for you to build those industry linkages, and which is very useful when you graduate. We also run an IT-bound field trip series. So this is where we take you on field trips into our local industry partners. So this is where you get to go on premise and really see behind the scenes and behind the curtain of a real working IT, an IT company. And it really gives you insights into the different working cultures that exist within different IT companies. Again, it's a great way for you to learn what the industry is looking for. And it's a great way for you to build your corporate networks. And a great way of doing that is sharing photos of all these sessions on your LinkedIn profile. That way, the company partners remember you when they search your name when you submit a CV for a job application. So that's good. In your final year, you'll undertake a capstone project, which will either be a project or an industry-based learning experience. Last year, one of our students used what he learned within the course to build a wireless irrigation system. So this student faced the problem of how to water his father's vineyard while they were away on holiday. So using the skills that he acquired during the course, he built an IoT-based solution which would essentially remote control his father's irrigation infrastructure, it was implemented, it worked, it was quite successful, and it won the Regional Showcase Award last year in our regional showcase. Just to show you the variety of projects our students undertake. Last year we had a student looking at the correlation and impact of COVID cases against local regional economic development. And he applied AI and big data analytics to look at those correlations, and he was able to show a positive correlation to those events. This is one of your fellow countrymen, Quang, or as he likes to be known, Jack, joined us from Vietnam 2 years ago, and he's had a very successful time here with us. Last semester, he joined our industry experience program, which embedded him in a local company. And he was working with the local company on a part-time basis over the period of semester 1. And from his comments, this is the best experience he's had through the course. It really enabled him to apply his learning within an Australian company. He got to learn how an Australian company worked. He got to build a network of connections with the company, and he was able to significantly improve the company's operations by developing a subsystem they previously just didn't have the capacity to develop. So within a short space of time, he'd proved himself an invaluable asset to the company. And before he graduated, they offered him a full-time position. So his final semester was with us last semester. And as soon as he finished his final exam, he walked into a full-time job with this company. So this is a very successful outcome for our industry-based learning. And Jack is not alone in this experience. I would say 99% of our students who engage with our industry-based learning programs are offered a full-time placement before they graduate. And career outcomes. So career outcomes for software engineering are wide-ranging. I've listed here, say, the top 8. And these are all in regional demand. DevOps engineers are really very much in demand at the moment, and graduating with a degree in software engineering will provide you the key skills there. You can go for a traditional software engineer role or a full stack developer role, and there are many other career opportunities there awaiting for you. Okay, so I'll wrap up there, and thank you very much, and thank you for your attention. Happy to take any questions.